Good morning. Morning, everyone. Yeah, Ivan, this is my new car behind me. Yeah? Lamborghini. You know, one of my students told me, Ivan, Uncle Raymond, is that your toy car you bought from Toys R Us? Oh my God, very insulting. Man. They say, how you know? Maybe you blown out, you took a picture, then you've blown it out. No way, man, Jaden. Please, you don't be like my younger son, Tesla, okay? No way. I will not support Tesla car. Then you ask me why, right? This is recording, very sensitive because I don't like Elon Musk. He's more riches than me. Is that a good reason? No, definitely not good reason. Then you work hard lah, Uncle Raymond. Don't be jealous, lor. Correct or not? Right? Okay, Letong, I really can't see your face if you don't mind. Okay, first of all, I'd like to go through this without any order. Okay, this is, I only show you once. So Jaden, can I show yours first? Okay, this is your every month there will be a student performance appraisal, even though you only attend 2 lessons last month of Jaden. So this is my report to you. Okay, so you can see, wow, very good. Attitude always A, smile and behavior very good. Okay, creative B. Not saying that you are not creative or Jaden's. Anyone who got below C and D will have to be really wake up. Okay, so B I think is good because let's be fair, Jaden, only 2 lessons ma. But if the 2 lessons, you see your number 1 and number 2 is very good already, as well as the discipline, very good. Full face, nice scenery behind, stay in Canada. Understanding the lesson, overall B, because I say I'm not sure how you understand the lesson, but total out of 25 star, you got 23 star, well done. Don't forget, Jaden, this time will accumulate, maybe every 3 months I will review. Then I will give you a voucher, then you go and claim your gift. Okay, that means, you know why, Jaden? You cannot be sitting here, Stellan, Evans, Yi and Letong. You cannot be sitting here every day watching the Zoom, the YouTube, correct? And do HBL, all these things. I want you to get out from your house, get some bonding with your families, and go shopping to get some items of yourself. Jaden, when I give you an example of $50 voucher, you don't go and buy assessment book, I'm going to kill you. Okay, Stellan, don't go and buy, I want to buy my English assessment or Max. No, Ivan, no assessment book. You can go and buy your Genshin, your Pokemon card, okay, your whatever, but no books, okay? I think this is a rewards for you, okay? Thank you. So this is Jaden, yours, and you can see below, there will be like, number 1. So hand in your homework, half hand in 3. So this one, ignore first, ignore this one first. Yeah, I just put it first just to let you know what will happen in next 2 to 3 months. Jaden, for example, now it's in April. So for example, you need to further improve your reading. For example, maybe your reading is not very good. Example, I'm just giving an example. So I take it as an example. So writing, maybe your writing you need to improve. But remember, you need to hand in your homework on all of you. April, if you're listening. I don't want students, parents to come and talk to my colleagues. Hey, is my son doing well? Is my son doing homework? Is my son handing homework? Is my son, how is the test? Everything will be written. So until today, none of you has submit any homework written. I remember I give you my handphone and my email already. If not, please check with my colleagues. I would like all of you to be written on a foolscap paper and then take a picture and send it to Uncle Raymond's to handphone. Then anytime, Jaden, I got 2 parents come and ask my colleagues. I say, hey, is my son and daughter, how is it? Paying attention. Set 3, Jaden, they're with me for 2 and 3 years already. Thank God, they submit their homework by WhatsApp. And then they also submit their homework, their essay, everything, their test. So every lesson now got tests. So you must write on a piece of paper. Okay, and then if possible, okay, show it to, if let's say you cannot use your handphone, whatever reason of Jaden, ask your mommy to take a picture. Mommy, can you please or daddy take a picture and send to Uncle Raymond? So at least your father and mother will see, hey, yeah, Jaden really do homework. Wow, out of 15 now, he got 12, something like that, right? So you know that you are really paying attention in class. Jaden, right? And then the most important things like all of you except Yi and Letong, maybe you are shy. Okay, next lesson, I hope, of in fact today, you all can please show like Evans and Stellan and Jaden as well as April. I want full face. I cannot see half face. I can't know who you are, right? So please, just like in school, you cannot be showing half face to your teachers unless you put on mask. Okay, so don't mind you move down your camera a bit, and then I can see your face. This is my requirement because 2-3 days ago I have a meeting with the directors of JLC. So this is one of the requirements for attendance taking. Because some parents say, "But my daughter, my son is not inside." Well, yeah, but it's there. Okay, that's the reason, all right? So I hope, if not, Jaden, a few more things, a few more round like that, Jaden, I will get warning letter. Then you will not see me in this Zoom class. Okay, we want to have professionalism, okay, Stellan and Evan? It's the same, you come in here, I also want to show professionalism. Coming here is not to get a C6 or C5, it's at least a B3. So you need, together with Uncle Raymond, to hand in hand, to get this up, okay, professionalism. Okay, thank you. Next, I will move on to next students.
Also, can I eat now? Like, I'm super hungry.
Go and get something to eat now. Stellan, your turn now, Stellan. Hold on now, Stellan. This one, then you go and get something, okay? So like your this one, you see, your attitude, A, well done. Behavior, B. Like I say, because this take a while, huh? So creative, very good. You always like to argue with Uncle Raymond, discuss, and then you always have your own point of view. You know, I think this and that. That is what I want to see. Okay, that is how this performance appraisal will be given to your parents, and they will know what to do. So like this one, discipline, well done. Understanding, like I say, this number 2 and 5, you need a while to brush up. Agree now? Where? Only 2 lessons. So overall, you got 23 out of 25. Well done. I will not go through this with you already. This is only one time. Okay? So as to let you know, even the new student come in, I may not want to show them. Only that people like you're the pioneer groups here, all right? Next, Ivan. Ivan, you only attend 1 lesson. Okay, so I just want to give you an overall idea. Well done. Okay, your attitude, behavior, very good. Turn on the camera, pay attention, even though you are very stoned that last week, very sleepy, very tired, I can tell. But you pay attention. So creativity, because it's only first lesson, you did contribute a while, but then after that you stop and then you come back again. Discipline, very good. Full attention, like this now in the camera. Okay, understanding still B. So 23, well done. Homework, I just put yes. Okay. Okay, next will be Le Tong. Even though you're 1 lesson, okay, attitude is B because only 1 lesson. I can't tell Le Tong, all right? Are you there? Can you knock your head or show me? Because your screen is very dark, I can't see you because your hair. I think can you move a bit down, please? Toma, your camera can move a bit down, right? Yeah, it's a laptop, is it? Le Tong. Yes, you see, such a pretty face. Now I can see your eye. Oh, you don't wear spec. Do you wear spec? No, then move down there. Thanks. Okay, so behavior, very good. You participate. Okay, creative is C because maybe that day you have some problem with your locking in. Correct? I remember there's some Wi-Fi issue. So that is not 100% your fault. Don't blame yourself. So creative, you need to be more active to participate in the next few lessons. Okay, so only 1 lesson. So I did not really see you because the previous lesson, I think, was it your sister? I can't remember. Yeah, should be, right? Then discipline, very good. So behavior, overall understanding. Okay, you got 21 star. Well done. Okay, let's move on to last but not least. I think got April. So April is not here. So maybe next week I'll show April one. Yeah, April. Okay, anyway, together. April will watch the video later on. It's a okay. Attitude, behavior as usual, B, and most of them you got B. Creative, you need to give more creative ideas on. It's okay. Just like sometimes you can stop Uncle Raymond. Uncle Raymond, I don't agree with you. I think you should do this. Okay, discipline as usual, very good. So understanding, I get to see how you perform. A very quiet girl. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're not learning. I didn't say that, but you are hopefully can see that 21 star. You all didn't receive this on Stellan. You received it? Do you receive this as SPA?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, so if you like my other set 2 and 3 Evan, and other classes, they will have their own handphone. Then I will submit to my colleagues. My colleague will send it to your parents, and I will submit to my individual students if they have their handphone. Okay. So last one, April. Okay, attitude is good. Behavior, you can see the way you read, everything's well, perform well. Okay, and B, creativity is yet to like Stellan. Stellan, sometimes you stop me and ask me questions. In fact, I don't feel irritating and annoyed and frustrating. Okay, I don't like to stop my student from questioning Uncle Raymond now, please. So this is something that you outshine among your classmates. But I hope the rest also do the same. Please, I told you, Yi Zhi and Le Dong, this is not in school. Don't have that kind of mindset, you know, that Uncle Raymond was an ex-teacher or even a police officer. You scared to talk to me, please. Okay, well done. You see, Yi Zhi, do you see now? You got 24 star. It's only this one. Hello, brother. Wake up. You can do it 25 star. All right. 加油. Even you see, you're very quiet. So, Le Dong, you can be one of them also. So, when I call your names in future, please, wherever you are, participate. Very important. Okay. So, this is your. Is it? Oh, sorry. That is April, not you. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was April, right? Was it April? That's not that one. Is April. Sorry. I blur already. Give me a minute. Let me show April one more time. not一次，对不起。I always confuse. Yeah, this is April. 对不起啊，对不起 ，sorry. Because this is April. Because I was looking at you, 一次 sorry. So this is April 24 stuff. It's only creativities. So 一次 you can do it also, And 乐童, okay, so girls, just like we have 3 girls, we have 3 boys. So in future, Jaden, we may have a debate. So you know, there is what you call breakout rooms, right? So the boys will have one group, the girls will be at one group, then we have discussions. All right. Okay, now. So this month lesson is all about philanthropy and volunteerism. So I told you every month has different topics. Okay. So we will not talk about this for, okay, so this just to share with you. This is Uncle Raymond's book. Okay, it took me about more than 10 years to have version 2 to come up with version 2. You know this drawing, Stellan, Evans and Jaden, this train was drawn by my ex-student. Okay, he's now an adult. So this he drew this. Okay, and the cover was done by him, by my ex-students. So this book you cannot find in popular, sorry. Okay, it's only Uncle Raymond. So anyone, my student want to order, yeah, to Uncle Raymond, I want to buy your books. You know what I do, Jaden? I have to put inside the Sing Post. You know Sing Post? I have to go to the Sing Post and deliver by Sing Post, by the postman with the address. Okay, so this is one of the reasons, like sounds like Lazada. Okay, this is last week answer. Okay, the Woody, we see the Woody one, so sorry. For the first time, yeah, a Woody, right? Remember? Evan, remember you did this? Huh? Okay, let's move on to the next, today's topic. So this is, so what is education and skill? You guys have not handed to me, so I need you to, okay, there's no more Kerling, right? Kerling is your sister, is it? Is that your sister? Okay, so now I change to your name. Okay, so I want you to spend some time later on to write down what is education and skill. So by typing this, Jaden, Yi Zhi, Le Tong, Evans, and Stellan, and April, that means this is considered one of the homework already. Okay, you don't need to write about 1,000 words or 500 words. All you need to do is about 80 to 100 words. So what is education and skills means to you? Okay, I think last week we went through, is it? Did we go through it? Yeah. So now it's supposed to put in words here. Okay. So maybe now you're still a bit blur. I don't want to disturb you. So let's listen to my class first. There's this one, I'll be excused for that for next week. We'll share it. What is philanthropy? Stellan, what is philanthropy? You have to unmute your mic. I say already, every lesson will be checked on SPA. Back to you, Stellan.
I think it's a donator.
Sorry?
Like donator.
I really can't hear you. I'm so sorry.
Donator.
Some more. Until when you finish talking, then you say that's all, right?
Donator.
That's all. Any more?
Like you give stuff to the poor.
Okay. Any more?
That's all.
Thank you. Evans, what is philanthropy? Unmute your mic.
You give money to charity and stuff.
That's all. Okay. Jaden.
Donation to the poor, donation to charity, and helping others.
That's all? Okay. Yizi, what about your answer? What is philanthropy? Don't Google. Please do not Google it and give me the answer. I will know. Just tell me. If you don't know, just say pass. I'm not sure. It's okay.
I don't know.
Okay, no, it's okay. I don't use the word I don't know. Sorry. I don't like don't know in my class. Just say pass. Okay. Not sure. Don't say don't know. Okay, not sure. Thank you, Yizi. It's okay. Le Tong, what about you? What is philanthropy? Will you mind unmute your mic, please?
I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem. Let's go. Now, Uncle Raymond will explain to you what is philanthropy. Jaden, Evans, and Stellan, your answer is close to my answer. Very good. What is the true meaning of philanthropy? Evan, please read.
What is the true meaning of philanthropy? Definition. Philanthropy can be broadly defined as love for humankind. It is derived from the Greek word philos, which means loving, and anthropos, which means humankind. A person who practices philanthropy is called a philanthropist.
Write down, So this is under FISPOT, Ivan. FISPOT stand for occupations. Okay. If you do not know what is this, let me, Ivan, see this one here. See this one here? FISPOT. So under the philanthropies is under the occupations. So take note, children, by now, end of this month lesson, all of you must master this FISPOT. Because every lesson I will introduce all this to you, okay? Now let's move on. So what is philanthropy as what Ivan has read? It's something that to give something to someone who are very poor, who are in needs, who are desperate for help, and these people will come in with their capability and ability to help those in terms of money, in terms of maybe other things. Okay, why philanthropy is important in today's modern society? It is very important. Why? Stellan, your turn, please.
The purpose of philanthropy is to it helps establish a culture of giving for generations and passes on positive attitudes towards money and helping others. It is a powerful form of philanthropy as it allows for families to keep giving as the philanthropic landscape changes. It also helps families to build and achieve lasting impact.
I'm not sure, Stellan. Have I told you this story about my friends who every year will bring their children to an old folks home and with their own pocket money, no, Stellan. Their own pocket, it means let's say it's usually Christmas because they are Christian family, Stellan. So at the beginning of the year, they will tell his 3 children, 4 children, if I'm not wrong. Okay, sorry, 4 children. And everyone will say some pocket money. There will be this piggy bank. So let's say the 4 children will put some money, whatever it is. So at somewhere in November or beginning of December, they will get this money to buy grocery, food, or whatever, Milo, biscuit, or rice. And they will bring, the father will drove them to the old folks home and bring all these things, goodies to the old folks home. Cool, right? Every year without fail. No? So they never give money, but they give in terms of food. So you see, donation, you're right, donors, you're right, Stellan. And you're right, Ivan, charity. And you're right, Jaden, to give to the poor. Yes, these are all connected, but you need not mention the whole entire story. So philanthropy is like someone, you can be Talent. It can start with you with a blogs. You say, hey, my friends recently, the parents passed away, so we need some of this. So you can start off something like a volunteer as well. Philanthropy and volunteers are quite close to each other. But please don't confuse first. Let's talk about philanthropies. Because this word is very, very important. You know what's talent? When before my lesson started, one of my Sec3 boy came and asked me about social study. And happened one of the, no, not happened. In fact, the few questions were related to philanthropy and volunteerism. You might say, Uncle Raymond, are you sure? No, you sure that he really so accurately? Okay, later I show you to prove to you. To prove to you. Okay, later I'm opening up the file now. Okay, later I'll show you. So let's go. Well, thank you. So this friend of mine brought the 4 children. Stellan, do you believe that when their children grow out, grow older and adult, will they continue the father footstep to do the same?
I think so.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, because we are not their children. But I tell you, most of them, in fact, I talk to them, they say yes, because it's a good cause. Agree not?
Yeah, and probably.
Yeah, it's a good cause. Because you see, no, Stellan, imagine your friend was sitting in one corner and he or she was crying and then not very sad. Then suddenly you came and approached your classmate. Say, hey, what happened, bro? Or then he explained to you everything, you know. Then he said, recently my parents this, no money. Then you took out your wallet and gave him $5 out of your own. But you don't expect him to return because it's financial. You know it's FAS, Oh, you know it's FAS, financial assistant. I seen that this true story has happened. Because I told you I was an ex-student. I was an ex-discipline teacher in my previous school. Okay. All right. I even saw with my own eyes. You know, discipline teacher must go around the whole entire school. And my school is not small. My school is damn big, together with primary school. No. Well, I tell you, I can keep myself fit.
How the discipline teacher in Hua be like?
Agree. So, so your friend, you help your friend, then later on, after a few days later, he came to approach you and return the $5. Maybe 1 week later, he came and returned you the $5 and really bow to you and says, Stellan, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Thanks, bro, for helping me. Wow. Stellan, I think that moment, even though you're very moody, correct? Maybe whatever reason you're moody, then your friend came and approached you and thanks you. You feel great, right? You feel great, right? True now. So it's always giving, it's the best of receiving. Seriously. The more you give, the more blessings to your family. So no, I don't like to buy tissue paper. I always tell you, I will just repeat again. I will never buy tissue paper for auntie, uncle at the MRT or even the overhead bridge. I find that it's a scammer. Okay, I would rather donate the money like what Ivan mentioned to charity. This is later on in the topic. So okay, be careful because I feel that the uncle, auntie, you agree not? They should not be standing in the hot sun on overhead bridge or even the MRT to sell tissue paper, right? This is Singapore, right? Hello, correct? This is all people should be staying at home or maybe working in an aircon place rather than this kind of place, poor thing, So somebody must have been initiated that person to do it. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Okay, this is my own perception. Okay, so thank you. Le Tong, your turn, please. I choose the most shortest one. Jaden, this is the longest. Shh, don't tell her. She can't hear us. Okay, Jaden. Jaden, 笑一下啦. Why so serious? So moody like that. You having a period, is it? Okay, Le Tong, carry on.
How does philanthropy improve the world? The purpose of philanthropy is to improve the well-being of humankind by preventing and solving social problems. Philanthropy is not the same as charity. Charity focuses on eliminating the suffering caused by social problems, while philanthropy focuses on eliminating social problems.
Okay, stop. Later, next paragraph. In fact, that's all. Thank you, Le Tong. Those in yellow, please write down on your foolscap paper now. Please write down. At the end of the day, I expect you to scan and ask your parents. If you do not, Stanley, you have your own handphone, right? I think all of you have your own
Yes.
handphone. Huh?
Yes.
Le Tong, you have your own handphone? I can't see you, Le Tong. It's all dark. Do you have your own handphone? I can't see you knocking. Oh, thank you. At least you show a thumbs up. 一次有吗？一次有哦。Okay. So please ask your parents permission, and if not, then if you cannot give me your handphone, please ask your parents to send to Uncle Raymond. I told you already, last month may be a honeymoon period. Now, this is my handphone. This is my email. Okay. There's no reason why you cannot send your homework to Uncle Raymond. Okay, of course, you can send to JLC. You can ask your parents to send to JLC by all means. Those what are we? Jaden, where are you? You're supposed to write down this in yellow because this one, Ivan, this one will should come up one way or another. It may not be this year, Ivan. It might come up next time in your secondary school life in future. Definitely, it will come up. Trust me. The purpose of philanthropy is to improve the well-being and preventing solving social problems. Evan, what does it mean here? That's why you mentioned charity, right? So I target you, don't mind. So you are quite close to my answer, which is very good. No, seriously, for today's for creative thinking, you are very good, Ivan. Well done. Okay, give you a star. The reason why charities is like, for example, I give you an example of Le Tong and Yi Zhi and all of you. Charity is like, like Children Cancer Society, for example. So people want to donate money to the, okay, we don't use Children Cancer Society. I feel very hurt. You know why not, Evan? Because my wife, ex-boss, her husband just passed away a few days ago of cancer. And last year, my good friend also died of cancer. So we don't talk about this, we talk about other things. So old folks home, Ivan, okay? So this old folks home need people to continue to give money, right? But this charity will come in. So Ivan, you come out a charity, so a care for the hearts of old, okay? So there's an organization, Ivan. So you are the leader, So you go around and ask people for donation. This is what Stanley was saying and Jaden. Ask for donation and make sure that people will donate things. Then you will get the people to transport the money and the goods to this care for the heart of old. All right, that is called charity. But it did not eliminate the social problem, right? Correct now. The people are still there, correct now. The old folks are still there. 对吗, Jaden? Everyone are still there. 对吗, Le Tong? So charity is people are still there. There's no way that this problem will go off. 对吗, Ivan? But one day, okay, Le Tong, you and your husband, you drove, and then you saw this village, very poor. Okay, children are supposed to go to school, Le Tong. But the children did not go to school now. But they were doing those hard labor under the scorching sun. They were digging and planting paddy field, right? Le Tong, you feel very sad. Then your son and daughter ask you, Mommy, how come these kids around my age, they are not going to school? Wow, you and your husband are about to cry. So the same as Yi Zhi and you and husband about to cry. So you are very rich, you're super rich. You have a bungalow house and 5 Mercedes and a swimming pool at backyard. Would you mind invite Jaden, Stellan, and Ivan and Uncle Raymond to go to your house and go for a swim? So Le Tong, you're so rich. Then you go to that kind of, maybe in Vietnam, okay? Let's say in Cambodia and Vietnam. Then you told your husband, dear, I think we need to donate money for them to build school. This is called eliminating social problem. 明白吗? 明白了? So you use the money and of course you, okay, write down the 5M. Ready? This 5M, please do not share with anybody. 5M, M for mommy. Okay, this 5M, I tell you, will be very, very helpful in your history and social and geography. Ready? The first M. M with Y. What do you think? Jaden, what is that? Money. Write down. True now. Le Tong donate money. Now, once you have money, what do? Le Tong, you need manpower, right? To build school, 对吗? Number 2, manpower. Write down. Stellan and Ivan, this is the art of war. 孙子兵法. I'm using that to teach you in study now. Total, there are 10 M. Seriously, Stellan. 孙子兵法, 听过吗? The art of war. And this is.
I also have a. I
Well
also have a book at home which is like that.
In fact, I will use some of this methodology and doctrines from the art of war to teach all of you. Okay, second, money. Sorry, right, Le Tong, you got money, right? Then you need manpower, 对吗? 可是你有 manpower, 你要去买东西，对不对? What is the M? to buy material, correct now? 对不对 ，Ivan？ OK， 我的人来了 ，then 没有东西，你要买材料，对吗 ？Number 3 is material. So once you have material ready, what you need to do? You need machine, write down. You need machine, correct now, Jaden? You need machine to do that. Why you use your bare hand to build the house? Can but it take a while. Hey, don't laugh no. In the past, Egypt, when they build pyramid, most of them 90% they use bare hand. So last but not least, to build a school with electricity, with water pipe, with IT, with Wi-Fi. You know Liverpool, one of the ex-player was called Saldo Mande. He was from Africa. He used the money to build post office, school, and Wi-Fi. So the last one is management. Management stands for the occupation. You need an engineer, correct? You need a plumber, 对吗? You need an electrician, 对吗? 不然等一下那个 student 开那个店，他被 electrocuted， 变成 electric man， 对吗？ So you need a proper electrician, plumber. Then you need Wi-Fi, you need IT people, correct? Right, IT people. Then you need an architect, 对吗？ An architect to design the school, 对不对？ Make sense now?
Maybe you can design it yourself.
Yes. Maybe Le Tong's husband is an architect. Maybe Le Tong is a doctor. So you will need to look after the well-being. And one of my ex-vice principal give up the job in Singapore as a principal and go all the way to Cambodia to start the school. No, I think I want to join him. No, if time permits during my school holidays, Cambodia. And that was my dream. In fact, this year May, I'm supposed to go to Cambodia to give up my books and to go there and build school for these people. So Le Tong, philanthropy is the one who eliminate. Well, I don't want to see next time, Le Tong, let's say you help to build this school already, Le Tong. Then after 2 years or 3 years later, you come back with your family, your children are grown up already. You come back to the same village, you make sure that their school, their children no more working on the paddy field. Get it? They're all in the school with uniform and all come and hug you, and bow to you. The whole entire village bow to you and say thank you. Say, let's say your husband is the surname Tan or Lim. Or Lim, say thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Lim. Wow, that effect, Le Tong, is really tremendous amount of wonderful feeling. 明白 huh? So take note. So Ivan, I won't say your answer is totally wrong. You see, because certain places are not able to have philanthropy, right? So they start charity. So they only like, for example, bushfire in Australia. There's like a fire, you go and pour water. Then the fire start again from there, you can pour water so that the fire will not spread around the whole entire forest and kill all the koala bear and the kangaroos. Okay, well done, the 3 boys today, well done. Doesn't mean the 2 girls are no good, please, I didn't say that. Okay, the more you give me answer, then I can give my comments to you, 对不对? Okay, so thank you. I like the yellow. The yellow is very important, seriously. You see the difference now? Thanks to Ivan. You see, Ivan, I'm not sure whether you print these notes and you read it, but at least I suddenly surprised you to ask you for answer now. Correct, Ivan? And then you're still quite sleepy. So, okay, I'll give my answer to you. But well done. 1 star for you. Okay, next, Yi Zhi, your turn. Le Tong, I can't still see you. Where are you? You're not there. Okay, because your background is dark. If you can like Jaden like that, then I know, okay, I can see your head. Sorry, really, I can't see. Now I can see a bit. Yeah, better. Thank you. At least now I know you're there. Okay. Yi Zhi.
I read.
Yeah, your turn, Yi Zhi.
Which one?
This one, my dear.
Giving back to communities and causes provides 4 major benefits to society: improving the quality of life, reducing government involvement, developing staff leadership skills, and building staff morale.
Thank you. Yi Zhi, like for example, you and your husband go to that village and help to build school and help to do a lot of things, right? Yi Zhi. The thing is that you see what happened. You help the benefit of society. You make the 100 children in that village finally got education, and finally they are away of poverty. Give me a minute. Please write down this word. Wait, I'm typing. You get rid of poverty, 贫穷 eh. At the same time, you improve the quality of life. Is it correct now? Now, finally, the children know how to work, educated. They can go out of the village to work as maybe doctors, lawyer, engineer, and bring more goods, benefit to sorry, I lost word, to the village. And of course, you help the government for reducing the expenditures. Now in Singapore, there are a lot of philanthropies. These topics were related to your Set3 social study as well, your history later on, or your CCE. Why? Because if the government were to spend a lot of money building old folks home or keep giving money to this old folks home, then all this money cannot be used in your educations, your edu-save, your edu-fund, or even build better infrastructure or buy better weapons, Ivan, as in the fighter planes, the warship. You know why? Singapore is a small country. We need to defend our motherland. On the 15th of February this month, there will be this called what do you call? Total Defense Day. You know, right? You know why 15th of February? Because that was the day when the Japanese entered Singapore and slaughtered a lot of people. One of them is called Shokchin. Have you read this already? Not yet. Write down the word Shokchin. Shokchin is the massacre of all the Chinese in Singapore. It was about 200 over 1,000 people, young and old. It's talent. They literally throw out the baby and use the bayonet and go through the baby. I'm not kidding you. They really seriously slice the pregnant woman's belly and take out the baby. Jaden, you find surprising. They put their finger there and frozen. In China, they frozen the finger. And then they use the knife, not the knife, maybe the hammer to hit on the finger. You know, frozen, the finger will be frozen, right? Then they just, tang, 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 the finger will just drop. You still want to eat sushi? You still want to support Japanese? This is true fact. Okay, this is not talking rubbish because my grandfather went through the Japanese occupations and he shared with me a lot of things, even how they can slaughter their head, things like that. And I'm not sure whether your history teacher will share this with you in class. Okay, not the young history teachers. They will never experience this. They only hear from it. So am I. But I really hear it from the first-hand information from my grandfather. Okay, even my father as well. Okay, so yep, building staff morale. So Yizi and Letong, can you imagine when you're building all these for the communities and the village, you're actually helping them to improve their morale. And at the same time, when your children see this, that you have done a good cause, they feel good about it. They also will be carry out your wonderful feelings. Yizi and Letong, a few of my ex-students in my previous school, they even named the classroom under their mommy daddy's name. Ivan, Stellan, Jaden, Letong, and Yizi, will you be very feel wonderful when you go back to your old school? Let's say now you're all adults, 30 plus 40 years already. Then you go back to your old school, you donate money to the school, and then you name the classroom under your daddy mommy names. Very, very interesting, right, Ivan? You feel good, right? Right. Seriously, you feel very good. No, the first month was about education and skill, to improve, to understand, to want you to understand the purpose of educations and the skill you need. This month, we are talking about giving and caring. So you realize everything's are related now. Trust me, Okay, next one. Which philanthropist has donated the most money? It's Uncle Raymond. Yeah, Uncle Raymond. Jaden will be Uncle Raymond, shut up. You need to donate 20 cents only. Okay, Jaden, your turn to read the which and how these two paragraphs. Let's go.
According to an annual report in Forbes,
the Forbes magazine of Forbes. Okay.
Magazine, Warren Buffett has donated the most money, 46.1 billion, over his 91 years as of January 2022. Anyone can become a philanthropist, even if they are not wealthy individuals. You can donate your time, efforts, and cash to a specific cause, and over time, you may become known as a philanthropist.
Okay, right, underline this one here. This one very important. Warren Buffett was named after the Forbes magazine as in one of the most richest men in USA, as well as in the entire earth. But today his number one position is taken off, I think, by Tesla or by some other business people. I think he's now number 2 or number 3. He came from a very poor family. Jaden, can you imagine Warren Buffett do not have handphone? So super rich. And his car is a really old car, not Tesla car. And his house, I'm not sure now. His house was very humble house, no like fancy swimming pool, everything. And he only got 2 rules, Jaden. The first rule to his all the staff in the whole entire Warren Buffett is please something like please be honest or please do your job well, something like that. That's rule number 1, okay? No, what is the rule number 2 not, Jaden? His rule is very simple. It's not like those CEO Le Tong. He got many rules. Rule 1, rule 2 must be punctual, must be like my Uncle Raymond Le Tong. When I ask my colleagues, because I'm helping my friend in the retail now, so I'll tell my staff, I say, you must be punctual, you must be honest, you must be integrity or Le Tong. But Warren Buffett told the staff, you must be able to do well in life or something like that. I can't remember. Rule number 2 is what now, Ivan? Go back to rule number 1. Cool, right? So like rule number 1, Ivan, your daddy will tell you, Ivan, please study hard and do well in life. That's rule number 1, okay? Then you ask your daddy, daddy, what about rule number 2? Go back to rule number 1. Oh, cool, right? This is what he said to his staff, no, Jaden. Warren Buffett, now you know why billionaire, people think like a billionaire brain. Go and read all these books, you really make you inspired, bro, seriously. So all of you who do not understand what is the meaning of philanthropist, here you are. Anyone can be a philanthropist. Jaden, you can be one. Stellan, you can be one. Ivan, Yizi, and Le Tong, you can be one. Or April, you can be one as well, April. That's all you need, times and efforts. And also, can you write down the word called self-sacrifice? Please write down the word self-sacrifice. True enough. Because you're sacrificing your wealth, Le Tong, right? You're taking part of your money, your wealth to give others, and your time to go in to help by building school, correct now? You might be going involved because you're a doctor, right? Let's say you're a doctor. Now, instead of spending time in your own clinic, you're going to spend maybe 3 weeks to go to the village there, to eat harmon, to check up for them, and even bring your own medicines there. Wow. Awesome, right? Thank you. Jaden, can you read one more for me?
What is corporate philanthropy? Corporate philanthropy is the act of giving to charitable causes and or organizations by corporations. The most common way of giving through a corporation is by donating money, but there are other ways to do so. Some of them include volunteering, like when employees donate their time to charities, scholarships, community investments, and sponsorships.
Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, while you're reading this, Jaden, I give me some idea about what is corporate philanthropy. It's pronounced as corporate. Corporate philanthropy means business. So, for example, Jaden, you're CEO of OCBC Bank. Stellan, you're CEO of Citibank. Ivan, you're CEO of DBS Bank. Yizi, you're CEO of Bank of China. Le Tong, you're CEO of Bank of America. So you're big boss there, earning a lot of money. Then you decide, all of you, the 5 year April, you're Bank of England, okay, Bank of England, let's say 6 of you. You're all super rich. And one day you decided to bring all your staff and your colleagues to go and do some volunteer work and to donate to charity. Let's say, for example, you know, all these bankers, right, Jaden, are all wearing very expensive clothing, right? And sometimes expensive shoes. Maybe now, after wearing a few rounds, they don't feel
But
good
then
about it, right?
But that might be dangerous in some countries because people might just go and kill you and take all your stuff.
Okay, let's say we talk about Singapore only, okay? Singapore. So all of you are the 6 CEO of Singapore, okay? All the 6 big banks. Then maybe all of you decided to come together to donate your expensive clothing that has been used for 1 or 2 years. Then maybe you go to bazaar sale, you know what bazaar sale, right? To sell cheap, there, all money and will go for donation to the charity of this one. Get it? Get it now? So this is called corporate philanthropy. 明白吗？ Le Tong, all of you, huh? So these are the money that you you generate from the staff who donate their clothing, their bag, their shoes, or even money, or even their time, self-sacrifice, right? To go and help others. Hey guys, this is not for fun and laughter. Ivan and the rest of you are listening. This one will come up in later an essay. Do you print out the essay, Stellan? Did you print my notes?
Yeah.
You saw the last page, huh? If you
For
see,
last page.
never mind, later we go through. Okay, these are all related to your study one and real world. So what I'm explaining to you, usually my style of doing is, I want to explain the meanings of philanthropies, and then I'll bring it to the real world, then I'll bring it to the academic. Then you will feel, hey, whatever I learned just now from Uncle Raymond real world, hey, I can apply to study. Agree not, Jaden? That is the purpose, It cannot in school, most of the time is academic. Yeah, they do have some real life example, but I'm the other way around, okay? All right. So thank you for philanthropies of corporates. Corporate means you are whole company. So Jaden, you bring your whole entire staff and colleagues to go and help. At the same time, Jaden, you may bring your children and your wife or even your parents to go and help. Wow, this is really a beautiful cause. What are the different types of philanthropies? Stellan, your turn.
What are the different types of philanthropy? Philanthropy can take on many different forms. It can be done by individuals and corporation.
Corporation.
There can be a combination of both, where a company does matching donations whenever someone makes a donation, or it can be done by, I think this is typo.
When it can be done by bequest, which means instruction.
Or it can be done by bequest, which means instructions are left to give money and other assets to charity in a trust or someone's will. People can donate money directly to charity, fund scholarships, or offer grants, stipends. And it isn't just money that falls under the philanthropic umbrella. In fact, people can donate their time through volunteer work. And also, what does stipends and bequest mean?
Continue the requesting for things. Which one are you talking about?
Bequest.
Okay, which means instruction given to money. So there's way of like a request is something
And
like.
there's also stipends. The second last line.
Oh, grants, offers, stipends like food. Not food. Sorry, meanings of. Let me see. This one I forgot. Let me check with the meanings first. Okay, look for synonym. Scholarships, reimbursement, and salary. Okay, got it?
Yeah, got it.
Thank you. Thank you. So this one again, I just make sure it makes sense. Donation and gift. Following up the inheritance. That means following the instructions, say, for example, I want to donate to this charity. Can you please every month, for example, Stellan, you work in a company, right? So you can tell some your employer, say every month $5 will go to the Children's Society. Get it now? So that's where you follow instruction given to which charity you want to. You want to donate some money to certain group of people. Okay, to follow the instruction. So I want the money to donate to the Muslim fund. I want to donate to the Indians Society of the Needy. Okay, right. So this one is similar to the previous one, the corporate philanthropies. So it can be used for many purposes. Some of them is like, I don't want to involve my staff to go in to do charity, but maybe if you donate $1, my company, my bank will also follow $1 to $1. It sounds like baby bonus. Ivan, your turn.
Many of the world's billionaires donate a good portion of their wealth to charitable causes, and it can be hard to live up to that reputation. Contrary to what you may think, you don't have to be among the ultra-rich to be a philanthropist. Donating some of your monthly income may feel like the only way you can do good in the world, but there are other ways to make a difference in the world.
Okay, stop
Giving
here.
some
Sorry, stop here. So Ivan, if let's say now you every month you're working already, Ivan, so you donate $10 every month from your pay, from your salary. Do you know this will be tax-free? Okay, tax-free. That means if I'm not mistaken, if 1 year you're donating $1,000, the government will match 3 times of your $1,000. So that means if I have to check, I have not checked yet. So imagine $1,000 times 3, that means you are free from taxes of $3,000. Get it? So if your taxable income is $10,000, minus away 3,000, you only paid $7,000 of taxable income. But if you do not do donation, Ivan, that means you are taxable for $10,000. Okay, so that's the thing. So that's why government encourage every citizens to do donations. The more you donate, the less taxes you pay. Get it? That's simple as that. Okay, you don't know, right, Ivan? So now you know, So this one also related to your social studies. So now you are actually absorbing all these informations, and it will definitely help you in later parts of your life, seriously, because it's going to be important. And if you still don't believe, go and check with your daddy, mommy. They always pay taxes, so they should know. Okay, let's go. Your free time, sorry. Ivan?
Giving your free time to causes you believe in is also a great way to become a philanthropist.
Yes, exactly. Okay, wait, let's move on. Where's my slide? Okay, this is the one. Okay, we're going to do this one here. Oop. Okay, let's go. May I have no, I would prefer Jaden. Jaden, can you read David Hempelman?
David Hempelman Adams was born in the railway town of Swindon, Wiltshire in 1956. Unfortunately, when he was just 9 years old, his parents divorced and he had to make a big decision. Should he live with his father or move to a small village with his mother? Eventually, he chose to go with his mother. Fortunately, he loved country life and be outside in the fresh air. Soon he became interested in climbing. His dreams was to climb Everest, and this he did in 1993. Although Everest was not enough and David wanted another challenges. He wanted to climb the highest peaks in all 7 continents and to walk to the North and South Poles. Although he fell through the ice and was attacked by a polar bear, he succeeded in all his challenges. On 29 April 1998, he became a first man in history to complete the so-called impossible Grand Slam of peaks and poles.
Jaden, you forget one thing, no. He did not put now. He was attacked by polar bear, right? Yeah. After that, they become good friends. Yo, bro, 不打不相识嘞，好吗？哇 Then the polar bear say, sorry, bro, but that time I was very hungry because of this all human, especially Jaden, who anyhow throw rubbish to the oceans. Now the ice are melting. I have nothing to eat. Look at me, poor tummy. I'm supposed to be a fat polar bear, now become a slim polar bear. So David said, no problem. I talk to Jaden not to anyhow throw rubbish in the oceans. And one of them is about philanthropies and saving the environment. Jaden, if you go to my Instagram, I also doing eco-friendly stuff. So sometimes I will give away eco-friendly. I'm not sure I show you some of my last year Christmas party with my students that I give out all the eco-friendly products to my students. Okay, so yeah, hopefully there is this time this year that we also can have that. So now, ladies and gentlemen, take note of these. Le Tong, Yi Zi, and April. 1, 2, 3 cards. I told you before, right? 1, 2, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards, and then comma card. Okay, then 1, 2, 3 full stop, right? Card. To check whether you remember your GPS, your grammar, preposition, this is in, on top, above, under, and structures of English. Unfortunately, there's a comma, I will cut. As long as you got punctuation, you cut. You cut. Sorry, this one, when he were just 9 years, just 9 years old. So is there supposed to be an S here? His parents. Divorced and he, okay, 3 words. I told you every 3 words. 1, 2, 3. Had to make a. Is it supposed to use had or has? Big decision. Is it correct now? Big decision or a major decision or a small decisions? Or just leave it as it is, or it's supposed to be correct? Should he leave? Okay, correct. Supposed to be he leave, or should he leaving? Or should he lives with the S? With his father? Or, so there's an all right. Or move to a, is it should be a, or supposed to be the, or supposed to be an? Small village with his mother, and then eventually comma, right? Cut. So this one no need to say, usually is correct one. Once you see this type of one words, usually are correct. Okay, he choose to go, or he chosen to go, or he choosing to go with his, is it correct or his or her mother, full stop. Fortunately, he loved. Is it confirmed that it's past tense? Okay, I will helping you like that. In future, they will not. Oh, excuse me. Please write your answer on a foolscap paper. And then write your names and today's date. And then submit to me by end of today's lesson. If you cannot, then sorry. Then if I don't have your record, then next time your parent asks whether you do this, good luck. Okay, the rest I leave it. I can help you. So maybe you can see how it works. Of course, you can see Uncle Raymond do very fast. Every time we go to the next line, usually start all over again with 3. You see that I cut the word with 3. Okay. Well done. Didn't finish? By the way, here got two tick. Example number 3 can be tick or number 10 can be tick. So that means the whole sentence itself, there's no mistake. Remember, you see this? This one here, tick. Didn't finish already? Yeah, now I can see you much clearer. If you can tilt down your camera, that would be awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Letong. You're doing good, as well, both girls. Thank you. Okay, April will be missing you for today's lesson, but hope to see you next week and to share the video with you. Evan, finish, Evan? Finish, okay. Stellan?
Still not done.
Okay, no worry. I will give you 2 more minutes, okay? Oh, Jaden, don't send to me now, Jaden. Only send to me when I go through the answer. You know what I mean? So that at least your parents know how many you got correct. That's the purpose, correct? Okay, thanks, Jaden. Thanks for. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jaden. Oh, Jaden, you sent already last time. Oh my goodness, that's my fault. You just send, huh? You just send, right?
I think previous Saturday when I just got your number, I sent already.
My fault, my bad, sorry. So that means well done. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you very, very much. Okay, that's all done. Yeah, finish. Huh? I can't see. Oh, thank you. 一字 finish 一字. Stella finish. Ever finish? Jaden finish? Huh? April, have you finished in your aeroplane there? Inside your aeroplane? Have you done? You're flying halfway, or are you landed in China? Or you still doing while you're walking in the airport? Okay. Jaden, smile lah. I know I sound very stupid, right? Thank you. Thanks to your smile. Okay, let's go to the answer in 3, 2, 1. Be honest, If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's 1 mark, it's 1 mark. Don't cheat, That's your answer. The first one was were change to was. The second one was leave, change to leave. Number 3, I give away your hints. Is it I give away the hints for number 2? I give away the hints for this one. Okay, then number 3 is tick, no mistake. Number 4 is being. So this is I don't want to waste time, go one by one. Let know how many you got correct, which one you got correct, or 一致. So the best is sent to me by WhatsApp. Then I can take a look and see, oh, where you go wrong. So be, being, at, and in preposition, you see? I told you, Stellan. Sure, every editing, Ivan, will sure have one preposition one, trust me. In fact, it will be more coming up. Although, however, conjunctions. I call these magic words on that. Continents, plural, 7, plural form. You see, grammar, 8 here, succeeded tenses. That's the structures of English. It's a and the. Number 10, right? He became a first man. Very weird, no, Jaden? Stellan and Ivan and Yizi and Letong and April. Very funny. He became a first man. The structure not correct. Realize that now you understand? It should be he became the. Why? Because he's the first person who ever do that. Jaden, sorry, Uncle Raymond will never do that. You know what? I've enough of climbing mountains and this during my national service army time. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stick the places like behind you, those forests. No way, your forest. You really turn your head. Oh my God, seriously? Okay, that's the answer. That's a quick one, quick one. Okay, you can send in the Zoom chat. I just want the quick ones, okay? Don't mind, send your answer. How many we got correct? Back to you, Ivan, send. You can unmute and tell me your score. I leave it to you. Ivan? Jaden, 7, thank you. Stellan, how many you got?
7.
Evan? Well done. Whoa. Well done. You got perfect 10. Okay, so this is the second time I'm doing already with this editing. Just a quick feedback from all of you. Don't mind. Jaden, do you think by cutting every 3 words, is it useful? Be honest, don't worry. A, very useful. B, okay lah. C, totally sucks. No good. Okay, let's be honest. No hard feeling. Because I want to know. Oh, Jaden, you got 8. I thought you got 7. Yizi then? Yizi, what is your score?
I got 8.
Thank you.
I got 7. That was a B.
Oh, B. Sorry. Oh my goodness, 我真的是老花了. I thought it's 8. Sorry. B means what? So. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to kill you. Stellan? No, just kidding. Stellan? A, B, C.
I think it's somewhere between B and C. I don't think it's that useful, to be honest.
Fair. Okay, Ivan, fair enough. Ivan? A, B, C.
I'm not sure.
A means absolutely good, very useful for cutting every word trees. Or B, so lah. C, totally I don't like it.
B.
B, thank you. Yizi.
B.
B, thank you. Letong.
B.
Thank you. So hopefully in the third time and the fourth time, I will ask you the same feedback again, whether your B will still stay in the B or A or C. All right. So you can tell from all this one, I don't need to go through more details. Okay. Right. Let's move forward. This is the one. You're going to do an IP essay. A friend in need is a friend indeed. This is definitely a fist spot. Remember just now when you're reading Stellan, remember when you're helping your friend in the school? Let's go. Yizi, your turn. First paragraph will be yours. Letong will be second paragraph. Follow. Let's go. Come.
Chloe, look at all my facts. Rudin complained, showing me her arms and legs, which were so bony. I rolled my eyes and sighed, wondering when she was ever going to stop. Although she was very thin, she told me she had always seen herself as a fat person. As her friend, I have always advised her to eat a lot more to gain weight, but she never heeded it. Normally, 20-year-olds would weigh at least 45 kilograms, with the exception of Rudin. She weighed only 29, and her skeletal appearance resulted in her having few friends.
Oh my God, this girl, Rulings is having arachnosophobia, what? What is that word? That means that the people are afraid to eat a lot and think that she or he is very fat. And this is I always kind of say a illness, not a disease, a illness that you think is very fat. I've got people like that, no? Seriously. I got student moms also like that, no? What thing? They think that he's very fat, but end up, he was very skinny and thin. And then how are you going to help her? So realize this first paragraph, we have the aims. Let me share with you in my creative lesson. I think I have not shared with you. Okay. So this paragraph here, write down, it's called AIMS. So you create an atmosphere. A stands for the atmosphere. Okay, you create the atmosphere for people to read. I roll my eyes wondering why she's able to stop. So this is the atmosphere. Although she was very thin, she told me that she has been half fat. She's very thin. And you tell me it's very fat. That's very interesting statement, 对吗 Ivan? Oh, 你是很瘦，你讲你很肥。Then as her friend, I've always advised to eat more and gain. Okay, this is very good. So this is a very motivating, right now. This is a very motivating statement. And the last part here from normally, blah, 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 all the way, this part here will keep you a suspense. Now you get it? Now you get it? So there is no way that you are not able to write introductions. Please do not share with your classmates. So far, I don't think any of your teachers, maybe some of my class in other class, some teachers in other, some of my students in other class, the teachers do share how to write a good introductions. But Talents and Yizi and Letong, to start an introductions, to train students to write introduction, it's not 1 or 2 lessons, agree not Talent. It might take 1, 2 months or even 6 months to learn. So I'm going to help you bit by bit. Agree not? Talent, is it true? You realize these aims? So now whenever you do your introduction, use the word aims. Where this is called the atmosphere. You create an atmosphere, just like flashback, right? You're right, essay about flashback, right? I create the atmosphere. And this is a very interesting statement that he said. Huh? You're so fat, you're so thin already and say fat. Then this is very motivating, has an encouragement that no, you want the reader to read on. And this is create a suspension, okay? Jaden and Letong is to allow you to read on. Do you want to find out why? Let's read on the second paragraph by Letong.
5 years ago, when Ruin and I were 15, she was one of the prettiest girls in our cohort and extremely admired. She was athletic and fit, very different from her present self. A few months later, I noticed that Rudin was becoming skinnier. Her cheeks were sunken and her face had gone pale. When we ate during recess, she never touched any food, but only sat aside and watched us munch on scrumptious food.
You poor thing leh. Look, Letong, imagine you have a friend sitting beside you and see you eating like that, and then how? Will you help her? Or you just say, very nice, oh, poor thing, you cannot eat. You want some more? Then you do this, Letong. Oops, sorry. What Jaden, you're laughing. 如果你有这种朋友，我跟你讲，还是不要跟他做朋友比较好。No lah, Letong, I'm just kidding. Very sad. I do have students like that. I see, until one of my discipline mistress had to sit beside her, Letong, and see her eating. And my goodness, if recess time is the most 30 minutes only. She has to sit there to eat, I think, more than 30 minutes. I was like, if I were my discipline mistress, I got no patience now. Oh my goodness, seriously. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to survive like that. Can you continue the next 2 paragraphs again, Letong?
The food is so disgusting. How can you even eat that? The Rudin asked. When we turned 16, she was already 38 kilograms, which was considered underweight. Not only had my friends and I realized that she was too light and thin, even her parents noticed her skeletal frame. A few weeks later, Rudin recounted to us what happened during her visit to the clinic with her parents.
Oh my God. So, Le Tong, Yi Zi, April, Jaden, Stellan, and Ivan, if you ever come, this is very serious, my don't change. If you ever came across any of your classmates or schoolmates in your school doing that and seeing this, please be a volunteer, be a bit of philanthropist, and inform your school teachers or counselor or discipline. Seriously, if not now, she or he is going to get a very deep traumatized in life in school and at home. And these students or your classmates, when they have this problem, it's either they got mental issue, not as crazy, or because maybe too stressed until he or she cannot think of eating, or maybe he or she got family issue, or he or she maybe got other issue that suddenly cause him to lose his diet and his taste bud or his anything, or maybe too much drugs taking in like medicines. So be careful. So if you ever came across this type of people, please help them to bring back to a normal, better, and healthier lifestyle. So here, yes.
Last time I got a friend who wanted to jump off the school building.
In primary school, primary 6, right?
Yeah.
Stress, right?
I think so.
From the parents, right?
Not sure.
Should be lah.
But it was during like math class.
So everyone sorry, is it?
Not everyone. I think like only those in his math class.
So the teacher stopped lah.
The teacher stopped, then he sent him to the counselor.
Oh, I thought you jump, I jump. Together we jump. Superman and Spider-Man. I seen that in my school also, Jaden. One of my students right in front of me. I even say, jump, jump, 你有种就跳下去，跳看看哦。You want to test the gravity, right? Science see whether boom or boom or You know what 因为他没有死吗？他掉下去，他脚折断痛啊 ！No, I didn't do that Jaden. I didn't do that. Okay, today is the father of one nice baby. Good, right? Yeah, he's enjoying life in Thailand now. So you see, by giving up to self-sacrifice and counseling people, it's also like philanthropies. Very sad. I mean, sorry. Why we are, in Japan, they got this death forest. Jaden. That means this forest, everyone will go to this forest and commit suicide together. Very eerie, right? Can you imagine halfway the guy want to commit suicide, then all the spirit came up. Hello, welcome to join us. Thanks for sharing, Jaden. It's very sad to hear that your friend is doing that. And do you still contact him? Is he now a good secondary school? Good secondary school as in not bad, like those like we are talking about Hwa Chong or RI or this. I think a good secondary school, like school that you are now having. Very stressed. Which primary school are you from?
Offspring.
Oh, okay. So, Jaden, look at this. You've seen your friend like that, and now hopefully Uncle Raymond can not say counseling, can give you more advice. Now you can help others. Hopefully you can be a counselor, a prefect. You don't want to. Do you know by doing all these charity, Stellan and Ivan and Yi Zi and Le Tong and April and Jaden, by doing all these things, you will add into your VIA points and also add in a very good testimony to your report book. So next time when you look for a job and you want to promote to your A-level, your polytechnic, or even your university, all these will help you to add in your profile. Seriously. Okay, Ivan? So every time when you help someone or all these, like not help someone, when you do something good and recorded in the school report books, it will help you a lot, children. So thanks for sharing, Jaden. But very sad if people like that. I hope in your secondary school will not have this because most of the time secondary school people will do this. They'll cut their wrists, especially the girls.
Lucky no girls in my school.
Oh, yeah, all boys school. But don't not be surprised. Boys also will cut. You'll be surprised, no? Seriously. So be careful when we check on these people, then please quickly press the emergency bell to alert the counselor. Back to you, Evan, your turn. When we done with that part.
When we turned 16, she was already 38 kilograms. which was considered underweight. Not only had my friends and I realized that she was too light and thin, even her parents noticed her skeletal frame. A few weeks later, Rudine recounted to us what happened during her visit to the clinic with her parents.
What
The
happened?
doctor,
Okay, what happened? You realize that now this suspension here create the first scene here, then the second scene, the actions to take note now, and then the third one. And then let's look at the fourth one. What do you think? It's getting more and more excited, right, Evan? You will feel like want to know, hey, what happened to her? What goes on? And now he went to clinic. Finally, he got some advice from the medical sites review to show that, okay, it's time to wake up to make sure she's fine. Okay, let's see what happened. Ivan?
the doctor actually said that I was underweight, which is so outrageous. Look at me, I am fat. Really exclaimed. Adding that the doctor said she suffered from anorexia
That's the
nervosa
word.
and
Anorexia
eating
nervosa and eating disorder.
the
Okay,
rest.
now this word and anorexia nervosa is this eating disorder. Write down please. Because you might see this kind of word. Then another one is that they are too thin, they are too skinny, and they keep eating a lot. This bulimia something. The other one is the opposite for anorexia. Anorexia is that I'm fat, I will not eat. The other one is I'm too skinny, already very fat, 100 kg, and keep eating. That's the opposite. And sometimes they want to force themselves, if I'm not mistaken, if they might force themselves to vomit out and then continue eating. They force themselves, they dig their throat, no, Jaden, just to make themselves vomited and continue eating. Yeah. You know how I handle these people? No? I will ask this girl, go and look at the mirror, go and look at the mirror. Do you think you are fat? Yeah, I'm fat. Which part of your body show that you are fat? Looking at the mirror, I'll ask her to look at the mirror, tell me now, which part of your body show that you're fat? No, I'm just fat. Hey, come on. If you can't show me which part of your body you're fat, that means you're not eating well. Why are you being disillusioned? Why are you, lying to yourself? Why are you keep thinking you're fat? You must have watched some video or something that triggered her. So Jaden, some of the nerves, brain, because I do study a bit of the brains for children. So the brain somehow, this certain part, brain got 4 parts. You know 4 parts? So the center part might be affected. Center part is the core, right? You cannot pass the information. So it blocked. So be careful. Now you know why this part here is very important. And this part is quite thick, right? In a way. That's a protect. So this part, okay? So take note of that. Oh my goodness. For this girl. All right, let's move on to the next paragraph. A bit cookie, so sorry. May I have Stellan?
The rest of us looked at one another, shocked that our friend was anorexic.
Yeah,
Instead of helping Rudine in her time of need, all her friends stabbed her in the back and ditched her as she was not cool anymore. I knew that my frequent talks with her are comforting her were insufficient, but she had no one else. One day, one of her former friends said, "Cho, if you keep hanging
Chloe.
You're out too." Fine, I retorted.
I said, if you keep hanging out with that girl, you are out too. Oh my God. Poor thing. Are we going to have this poor girl to die on her own or leave her to rot? Let's see. May I have Jaden? Thank you. No, Stellan, last paragraph. Over.
Over the months, Rudine began to consult a
Psychologist
to help her deal with her condition. Gradually, she managed to gain weight and I was so proud of her. She had also become closer to her family and even accepted help from her parents with her problem.
So this is something like volunteer and philanthropy. Let's go.
Recently, she was hospitalized for 3 weeks. Despite having to constantly persuade her to take 2 spoonfuls of rice each meal, her parents and I never gave up. A year later, she had already gained 8 kilograms.
Wow.
On the day she was discharged from the hospital, Rudin confessed. Although I really don't want to eat, I know that it is the only way for me to recover quickly, so I do it.
Oh my God, stop here. That means she still have this problem of anorexic feelings there. She cannot get away with it. She thinks it is. So how? How are you as a friend going to volunteer and help her? Jaden, this is what you're going to do. Go.
What?
Carry on.
I gave her a warm hug immediately. Today, Rudin is a civil servant, a mother, and my best friend.
You see, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So in IP student, you will have a reflections in your secondary school. So the reflection, after writing this essay, he have to write this reflection. When I was writing this story, I felt that we should be helping those who really need our help and support. Remember, this is about today's and this month topic, philanthropies and volunteerism. I feel grateful that I have support from my family and friends. Through this story, I have learned to love myself the way I am and accept others without judging them. So don't judge a book by its cover. So this is such a short reflection by this student, a Sec1 student who wrote this. Got it from somewhere else, from IP books. So this is how many words? Did he mention? No, he did not mention. Okay, so this is the essay. So maybe y'all can do this, is that your homework is a friend in need is a friend in need. You can take this as a sample and research and some idea to write your essay. So use your introduction, create your best introductions. I think it's already 11 o'clock. I think only so far Jaden submit this, right? Jaden? Yeah, so thank you. So I will put a tick here, Jaden. So we left the rest of you. So hopefully by next Saturday, if I don't receive from the rest of you, I will just move on already. Okay, Jaden, no, sorry, Ivan, Yizi, Letong, Stellan, and April. I will not go and call your parents, say, please ask your child to hand in homework. I will just move on already. But of course, Ivan, let's say after 3 weeks later, you decided to submit the homework, then yes, it's fine with me. Okay, the homework will be there. At any point of time, if any one of you want to submit your homework at any point of time, you can just submit. I just keep a record so that make sure that, you know, in case your parent asks, I can tell them, yes, you see, your child did the homework. Now let's look at this one. This is a Sec3 boy talking about volunteerism. You see, this guy is sleeping here. They're supposed to give out the seat for this pregnant lady. And what happened if this is an old lady and opposite is an old man, also got injured, and you are Jaden, you're sitting here, Stellan, you're sitting here, Letong, Yizi, you're sitting here, or even you're sitting here, Ivan. Will you automatically get out this seat, even though you did not put the reserve seat? You get out and give this volunteer to this pregnant lady. Okay, this is what it meant. And look at the word, you see? And online feedback on the case of volunteerism. You see? So Jaden, Stellan, Letong, you see? Whatever Uncle Raymond teach you, you are using it for this Sec3 already, volunteerism. And you see the word philanthropy? You see the word philanthropy here? If you cannot see, I just make it bigger. Philanthropy, volunteer, philanthropy. Oh, so please don't think that this is just only do it, but because you're going to use it. And just nice, that day when before my lesson start yesterday, that was the first lesson for yesterday. This is a Sec3 boy. He asked me this question on the 28th. You know why I know? Look here. This is a question, guys. This is social study questions, not that easy. So all the lessons are related. You see they put that 28 January. Jaden? 有没有骗你？没有骗你哦。So you see, whatever I do, I will be honest and integrity to show all of you. So I will also expect all of you to do the same. So you got 2 homeworks. For Jaden, you only got 1 homework. Correct? That is a friend in need, is a friend in need. So the rest of you, you can complete that one. Is a short one. Jaden, maybe I can't show Jaden's homework now because I just received it. I can't open the file. So anyway, all right. Please do your school homework first. All right. Letong, I will prefer your background like that. It will be easier. So I know you're there. Don't mind. Okay. Thank you so much, Letong. Thank you very much. Well done for you today. Ivan, well as usual. I know you look very sleepy and good, but when you read, well done with energy. That's good. Okay, so I hope all of you will see you next week with your homework. And before that, my advice is don't like tomorrow got tuition, then tonight you give me, yeah, because I need to check, correct now? I need to mark. All right. So the best is maybe 1 or 2 days, but school homework come first. Do your school homework first. All right, April, same to you. Thank you. And still got 1 more day to go for Chinese New Year. Enjoy your Chinese New Year. Okay. Wait, are you sure?